From Crashstappen to champion, Max Verstappen's transformation is nothing short of remarkable. Once notorious for his aggressive driving style, Verstappen now boasts the lowest damage record in 2023, accounting for less than 10% of Red Bull's total damage. But this raises a serious question. Who's taken over the throne of destruction? Well, join us as we count down the champions who've redefined the meaning of high risk, high reward in the pursuit of Formula One glory. From heart-stopping crashes to costly catastrophes, these champions have proven that sometimes the fastest way to the top involves taking a couple of risks and riding off a few cars. Number 10, Sebastian Vettel. Kicking off our list is Sebastian Vettel, the four-time champion with a penchant for pranging his Red Bull. Now, who needs a spare wing when you can just buy a new one, right? Now, Vettel's aggressive driving style earned him 12 DNFs, or did not finishes, between 2010 and 2013, costing Red Bull an estimated massive chunk in damages. His most memorable incidents include the 2010 Turkish Grand Prix, where he collided with teammate Mark Webber, resulting in a DNF and $1.5 million in damages. Additionally, Vettel suffered a puncture and damaged his floor at the 2012 Brazilian Grand Prix, costing $800,000 in repairs. At the 2013 Italian Grand Prix, he clipped a curb, damaging his suspension and retiring from the race with $900,000 in damages. Now, after announcing his retirement from Formula One in 2022, Vettel took a hiatus from competitive racing. However, in 2024, he tested the Porsche 963 at Motorland Aragon, completing 118 laps with no incidents, sparking rumors of a potential return in 2025. Despite the incidents of the past, Vettel's overall record and achievements in Formula One overshadow his occasional crashes, and he's more widely recognized for his exceptional talent and skill behind the wheel than being a destructor. Number 9, Daniel Ricciardo. Next in line is Daniel Ricciardo, a beloved figure in Formula One known for his infectious smile, upbeat personality, and love for shoeies? That's right, the Australian driver has quite a career, with his early days at Toro Rosso to his championship-winning stint with Red Bull, and more recently, his time with Renault and McLaren. Ricciardo's driving style is often characterized by his smoothness and consistency rather than any particular tendency toward destructive or risky behavior. However, you can't be too careful, can you? Well, some of his most memorable mishaps include collisions with Pastor Maldonado at the 2012 Belgian Grand Prix, as well as Nico Rosberg at the 2014 Hungarian Grand Prix, and with teammate Max Verstappen at the 2016 Spanish Grand Prix. He also had a collision with Carlos Sainz Jr. at the 2020 Styrian Grand Prix. Notably, Ricciardo's 2024 incidents, including a collision with Zhou Guanyu at the Bahrain Grand Prix and a mechanical failure at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, have incurred a total damage of $1 million. Despite the setbacks, he still has achieved significant success in his career, including multiple wins and podium finishes. Number 8, Fernando Alonso. While Ricciardo's consistency prevails, Alonso's fearless attitude earns him a spot. The seasoned Spanish driver has built a reputation for a fearless and aggressive driving style, earning him the nickname the Maverick. With a career spanning over 2 decades, Alonso has accumulated an impressive damage bill of $1.2 million, and that's just 2024 alone. His destructive exploits have been frequent and costly, including a dramatic crash at the 2021 British Grand Prix. He also had contact with Charles Leclerc at the 2022 Monaco Grand Prix, a spin at the 2023 Dutch Grand Prix, and clipped the barrier at the 2024 Australian Grand Prix. But despite the incidents, Alonso remains one of the most successful drivers in F1 history. With 32 wins and 96 podiums, he has amazing determination, adaptability, and raw speed that have allowed him to thrive on various teams, including Ferrari and Aston Martin. Alonso's driving style walks the fine line between brilliance and recklessness, pushing limits and defying conventions. As he continues to compete at the highest level, fans eagerly anticipate his next move. Number 7, Charles Leclerc. Another driver walking the fine line between brilliance and recklessness is Charles Leclerc. Leclerc may have flown under the radar for quite some time, but certainly is not immune to incidents and crashes in Formula One. Like many drivers, he's had his fair share of costly mistakes and accidents throughout his career. The 2023 season alone saw Leclerc accumulate $1.91 million in damages, making him one of the most costly drivers of the year. But that was a relatively quiet year compared to 2021, when his crashes and incidents totaled a whopping $4 million, the second highest damage bill of the season. 2024 hasn't been immune to Leclerc's mishaps either, because at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, he made a critical mistake which handed Oscar Piastri the win. And the recent Hungarian Grand Prix resulted in a crash in FP2 that left his car battered. But fortunately, the damage was less severe than initially feared. But the damage still totaled $1.2 million. Despite the costly setbacks, Leclerc has proven his resilience and driving prowess, securing race wins and podium finishes. And for him, it's a delicate balance, pushing limits, taking risks, and occasionally riding off a car or two. Number 6. Carlos Sainz. As the son of Carlos Sainz Sr., a successful rally driver, it's no wonder that Sainz has a passion for motorsport and a determination to succeed. This has made him a popular figure among fans and a valuable asset to the Ferrari team. Carlos Sainz, the Spanish sensation, is equal parts speed demon and crash magnet, with a damage bill of $6.5 million between 2021 and 2024. Only in 2024 alone, he's amassed already $1.7 million in damages, which might not be so impressive considering he's the poster child for aggressive driving. His notable incidents are the stuff of legends: kissing the barrier at Monaco, that's $200,000, the Great Austrian Grand Prix mishap with Yuki Tsunoda, which was $250,000, and that time that he gave Alex Albon an unplanned Sainz-sponsored paint job in Bahrain, which resulted in an $100,000 damage bill. Now, despite these mishaps, Sainz remains a force to be reckoned with. He's got skills, podiums, and a reputation for being fearless, or reckless, depending on who you ask. Now, Sainz's driving style walks a fine line between brilliance and chaos. Love him or hate him, he's an exciting prospect, always keeping fans on the edge of their seats. Will he cross the finish line first or end up in the gravel trap? Well, with Sainz, you never know. And that's what makes him so thrilling to watch. Number 5. Sergio Perez. Now, not much thought was given before adding Sergio Perez. Sergio Perez, Mexico's finest Formula One driver, has built a reputation for his fearless attitude and unrelenting passion on the track. With over a decade of experience, Perez has navigated the highs and lows of the sport, showcasing his skill and resilience. However, his aggressive driving style has sometimes led to incidents and penalties. Notable mishaps include collisions with Charles Leclerc at the 2021 Monaco Grand Prix, resulting in $150,000 in damages, and also Lewis Hamilton at the 2022 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Now, most recently, Perez incurred a 3-place grid penalty and a £25,000 fine for Red Bull at the 2024 Spanish Grand Prix for driving his car in an unsafe condition. He's also accumulated penalty points on his license, affecting his participation in races like the 2024 Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and has accumulated up to $4.5 million in damages just in 2024 alone. Despite these setbacks, Perez's impressive resume includes 5 podium finishes in 2021, 2 in 2022, and a thrilling victory at the 2022 Monaco Grand Prix. Number 4. Lance Stroll. Now, up next on the list is Lance Stroll. Stroll's Formula One journey has been marked by ups and downs. Critics have questioned his talent, considering the accidents have resulted in some pretty costly damages. However, Stroll's determination and resilience has earned him a reputation as an undeterred driver. The 2020 Turkish Grand Prix proved to be a pivotal moment in Stroll's career. Starting from pole position, he led the race until a costly mistake sent him spinning into the gravel trap. The incident resulted in a DNF and $200,000 in damages. Stroll reflected on the incident, saying, quote, "I was too aggressive. I was too eager. It was a valuable lesson, I realized. I needed to balance my aggression with patience." Stroll's newfound approach paid off at the 2022 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Despite a brake failure, he expertly navigated the treacherous Jeddah circuit, securing a top 10 finish. But in 2024, history repeated itself, and Stroll racked up $1.4 million in damages, proving that experience doesn't guarantee immunity from mishaps. As the son of Lawrence Stroll, Aston Martin F1 team owner, Lance faces added pressure. However, he's determined to prove himself to be more than a destructor. Number 3. Yuki Tsunoda. Yuki Tsunoda is the fearless Japanese Formula One driver who's been blazing trails since his 2021 debut. Tsunoda's journey to the top tier of motorsport has been nothing short of astonishing. However, when it comes to his driving style, well, Yuki's always been characterized as aggressive and occasionally erratic. This has led to a few notable incidents in his career thus far. For instance, during the 2021 Mexican Grand Prix, he tangled with Lance Stroll and ended up with a front damaged wing. However, it's worth noting that Tsunoda has expressed a desire to improve his driving style, acknowledging areas where he can refine his skills. He stated that he sometimes struggles with being too fast, which can potentially lead to mistakes on the track, like the ones he made in 2024, earning him a whopping $1.6 million in damages. One notable incident occurred during the Hungarian Grand Prix qualifying session. Tsunoda crashed into a barrier at Turn 5, causing substantial damage to his car, but fortunately, he walked away unscathed. Nevertheless, he's made improvement over the years, demonstrating his growth potential, and fans have taken notice. Nicknamed the Fearless Fighter and Tsunoda the Tenacious. Number 2, Alexander Albon. Now let's turn our attention to Alexander Albon. Alex Albon, the affable Thai driver, has a lesser-known alter ego, the Destructor. Behind his calm demeanor lies a racing spirit that's willing to push limits, occasionally resulting in costly damages. With a total damage bill of $2.395 million in 2024 alone, Albon has earned his place among Formula One's most accident-prone drivers. Albon's destructive exploits have provided plenty of drama. Who can forget his dramatic crash at the 2021 Italian Grand Prix, or his collision with Sebastian Vettel at the 2022 Australian Grand Prix, which racked up $150,000 in damages. The 2024 Bahrain Grand Prix brought another costly collision, this time with Logan Sergeant. The incident, when combined with other mishaps, has brought his 2024 damage total to $2.4 million. Despite these incidents, now Albon has consistently demonstrated his determination and driving ability. He secured points finishes, he's outpaced teammates, and showed remarkable adaptability. His resilience has been impressive, and he continues to grow as a driver. Albon's destructive tendencies are a reminder that even the most skilled drivers can have off days. And number 1, Logan Sergeant. Now, at the top of the list is Logan Sergeant, the fearless American driver. Sergeant made sure that he left an indelible mark on Formula One, with an accumulated damage bill of $3 million in 2024. Clearly, Sergeant has earned the nickname the American Rebel. His daredevil attitude and unapologetic driving style have captivated fans worldwide. Sergeant's journey to F1 stardom wasn't easy. From karting championships to Formula 2 victories, he's consistently pushed limits, taking risks and defying basic racing rules. His impressive skills and unwavering confidence have earned him a spot among F1's elite. Notable incidents include a dramatic spin at the 2023 Dutch Grand Prix, costing $200,000 in damage, to go along with his contact with Charles Leclerc at the 2022 Monaco Grand Prix, which was $250,000 in damages. It's a lot of money. The 2024 Bahrain Grand Prix cemented Sergeant's reputation as F1's newest bad boy. His collision with Alex Albon made headlines for $300,000 in damage, but it was his defiant response that truly sparked controversy. I'd do it all over again. True to his word, Sergeant's 2024 damage tally soared to $3 million. Well, love him or hate him, these drivers' electrifying performances have secured their place in F1 history. As the active drivers continue to push boundaries, fans eagerly anticipate their next move. One thing's certain, though, they're never going to back down. But who's going to continue to claim victory or remain at the center of the chaos? Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and also don't forget to like this video and subscribe to DRS Speed Hunters for more exhilarating F1 moments.